Hey, good morning, everyone, and welcome to Vail Daily Live Sunday Fun Day edition. My name is Ty Diaz. Thank you for tuning in. Sunday, the 22nd of August, and as you can see, my setup this morning, a little bit different. Had some ideas from production to share with you a little Sunday Fun Day breakfast. We have Prosecco, some orange juice, an Italian blood orange, San Pellegrino, as well as my take on a conversation. Maybe you and your friends have had this before. Is there such thing as tacos for breakfast? Why the heck not? It is Sunday. So break all the rules, create your own rules, and we're ready to share some of this with you. What I made this morning, I have here some of these soft shell old El Paso soft tortilla mini bowls. Little sausage, little eggs, diced tomato, cheese inside there. You can add sour cream if you care to. Fruit for breakfast if you care to go on that lighter route. And of course, having a little fun with Prosecco on the affordable budgetary side. Let's go ahead and get this party started this morning. Get you your first glass. Thank you very much. That's production. Rachel over my shoulder inside of here. On the show today, we have Meredith. She's over at Vail. Many topics to share with you this morning while we are here. Okay, let me just go ahead and get you your glass. We have the fly fishing outfitters. Trisha Swenson and Meredith had the opportunity to speak with them a few days ago. A nice little taped segment from their very location. I'm sure they'll take you out on the water as well and see what's going on. We also have John Packer sharing with us some of the essentials of the flying gear right there from the Fly Fishing Outfitters. Vail Fine Arts presents their big event that's going on, and that's we have Art in the Rockies going on over at Vail, as well as the Farmers Market. We'll be talking with Meredith there, as well as some of the guests that she'll be bringing on the show. I'll have the opportunity to speak with someone by the name of Ken down in Eagle for their 11th annual Mushroom and Wild Food Festival. That happens every year down in the Eagle. That begins next weekend. Some of the many topics happening on Vail Daily Live this morning. Stay close to us. Grab your orange juice or maybe borrow some of these recipe ideas. We're happy to share those with you. But if you're getting out and about today, let's give you a look at the weather. Brought to you by Liv Sotheby's International Realty, Colorado's leading real estate firm. You can contact them for their Vail Valley Brokers professionals today to help you live the life that you love. Looking outside of the Vail Daily Live studios this morning, seeing a little bit of sunshine, mixture of some clouds overhead coming in from the south of us, looking at Eagleville area. And for that morning drive this morning, nice, comfortable pace, but busier. Now that the interstate is open, what we're looking at temperature-wise this morning, you can see it right there. Temperatures in the 40s, some sunshine, keeping that temperatures cooler throughout the day, mid to upper 60s, 70s in areas of the valley, overnight low temperatures in the 40s. We can see those clouds. Would they be moisture producing? This is Colorado. Anything can happen. And again, this weather is brought to you by Liv Sotheby's International Realty. Care for some Italian blood orange? Contact their professionals today to help live the life that you love. Ooh, got lucky right there. You're watching Vail Daily Live. We'll be back sharing with you all these topics and so much more right here. We'll see you in a few minutes.
At Beaver Creek, the extraordinary awaits everywhere you look, in every shared adventure, every breathtaking view, and every discovery. It's where attention to every last detail transforms moments into lasting memories, so your mountain getaway dreams can all come true. Come experience the extraordinary at Beaver Creek.
Welcome back to Vail Daily Live. Ty Diaz with you. Sunday Fun Day edition. We thank you very much for tuning in with us. I'm going to take a sip of my tea this morning. What are you having this morning? You like the idea of Sunday Fun Day breakfast? I know, the tacos. They're really good. I'm waiting for Rachel to check them out. But here's what we find. I made that are topics about things to do in Beaver Creek this morning. And let me just share with you, there's plenty to do. Lifts open at 9:30, as you know. You can begin your scenic gondola rides over there. You can also sit in the open air chairlift version of that ride on Beaver Creek Mountain. When you make your way to the top, you'll find Spruce Saddle Restaurant there. And there's kids' activities going on every day, arts and crafts. There, you can begin your hike, your bike ride, to start exploring, do a little bit of lunch, or just sit back, taking the views with hopes of spying nature. But as we look at today being Sunday, you have Helmut Fricker performing at 1 until 3, as well as Fossil Passe on the Plaza with Billy Doran. Let's get out on the plaza over at Vail with Meredith right now. Meredith, how are you doing this morning at Vail?
What's up?
Oh, you're not on the plaza. You're at the ski museum. Aren't you looking the classic?
So we have some pretty exciting news to tell you today. So this is a vintage 1960s ski outfit. I mean, look at this thing. I'll take it off, the jacket, so you can see. How fun is this? And
Wait, the whole outfit is a vintage ski outfit, and you're wearing that.
Yes.
Holy cow.
Yes.
That is just the fashion. It's just all just stunning. I mean, who has time to ski looking like that when everyone just wants to know who and what it is that you're wearing?
Exactly. Yeah. So the Colorado Snow Sports Museum right here in the heart of Vail Village has all of these preserved outfits through the decades. And today they're actually having their annual Hall of Fame induction. Last year, I'm sure they didn't have it in person, but they are in person this year. And I actually have the director of the museum with me. Come on in. It's Jen Mason. Everyone knows and adores her.
Wow. Good morning, Jen. Good to see you this morning. You both are looking fantastic this morning. And I have in my hand the invitation to that very event. Tell us more.
Yes, so we are finally inducting the class of 2020. We are so excited this year. We chose not to host our event virtually because these people have worked a lifetime, a career. This means so much to so many people. We're inducting 5 people today at the Gerald R. Ford Amphitheater at 3 o'clock. And it's going to be an incredible day. And we are saying we're kicking off the Oktoberfest season. Oktoberfest, skiing, snow sports, all kind of goes hand in hand.
You know, I'm looking at the list that you have right here from that very invitation, the Hall of Fame inductee, Pam Petit. We have Ellen Post-Foster, Dave Stapleton Jr., James Newhughes, if I'm pronouncing that right, Scott Rawls, and there's going to be some annual recognition awards as well of the many recognizable names. Michaela Schifrin is on there. And again, this is the 2021 Colorado Snow Sport Hall of Fame inductee celebration. So for those that are hearing about this, I mean, we can just watch this. This is virtual, so we can just tune in and watch the whole ceremony.
No, it's not virtual. It's in person.
Ah, okay.
We're hosting this event live and in person. We are not streaming it. We are live. And the only way to see it today, to watch these people get inducted, is to come to the Gerald R. Ford Amphitheater. You can buy tickets when you walk up to the door today. They start at $50, and the event starts at 3 o'clock, and the festivities will be over at about 7:30 tonight. So they will be officially inducted, and this Colorado Snow Sports Hall of Fame started in 1977, and the first class included Minnie Dole. And Minnie Dole is the founder of the National Ski Patrol and also the founder of the famed 10th Mountain Division soldiers that were able to defeat the Germans on February 18th. And when they came back from the war, they are the reason why that we have 68 ski areas in the state of Colorado.
Tickets are still available for this event. Again, it kicks off at 3 p.m. It is a huge celebration of the Colorado ski and snowboard history, heritage, and accomplishments. There's a cocktail reception and virtual in-person silent auction. Tickets are still available for this if you care to get yours right now. We thank you very much for letting us know about this invitation to the 2021 Colorado Snow Sport Hall of Fame inductee celebration. And you both look fantastic out there. To find out more and to get your tickets, visit snowsportmuseum.org. So wearing the vintage outfits, ladies, I mean, the fabric and the material back then and the weight of just that, the garments, I mean, how does it feel to just be in that? And how does it feel compared to today's fashion?
Yeah, it definitely feels like a piece of history. This is no costume that you can order on Amazon. I mean, the material is definitely, it feels old. You know, like our jackets are made differently. And then you would never really think that this jumpsuit, I almost want to call it a jumpsuit because like our fashion now, we have kind of jumpsuits like this. But yeah, you got like that cinched belt.
Looks fantastic.
It's pretty thick too.
Yeah, the material's really interesting. It's almost like it feels like rubber. Like it almost feels like a wetsuit. This artifact that Meredith is wearing. It's pretty incredible. And it's incredible that we have like these goggles are perfectly preserved.
And they're ski team actually. I'll show you the vintage tag. Oop.
That's
pretty cool, huh?
Very, very cool. And the ski museum is located at Vail, at the Vail Transportation Center, where if you yourself would care to get inside of there and check out some of the vintage ski wear and to learn more about this event, be sure to stop by the Snow Sport Museum, the ski museum there at Vail. I keep calling it by the wrong name since the last time we interviewed together, but the hours of operation and the proper name that it goes by.
Yeah, yes, the Colorado Snow Sports Museum, and we are open daily from 11 to 5. Currently today, I do think we might close around 4 o'clock because of the induction ceremony.
All right, we thank you very much, ladies. Looking fantastic. And your opportunity, the viewers at home and those tuning in, stop by the museum and check out the fashions and a little bit of history anytime during those business hours. We're going to give you a look at the weather right now. It's brought to you by Betteridge, fine jewelry and watches with exceptional service since 1897. They're located at Solaris. And as we share with you during the open of the show, we have sunshine in the forecast for today. We do have those clouds that are evident this morning just south of Beaver Creek from our views at the Vail Daily Live studios and the Vail Daily newspaper here in Eagleville. Temperature is comfortably in the mid to upper 40s right now at Vail, and that's where the ladies are right now. Don't miss out on the opportunity to take in the induction ceremony celebration today at 3 o'clock. High temperatures will be in the mid to upper 60s around that time. So that's really nice. Break out the closest to vintage in your look while you're out there celebrating these 5 Hall of Fame inductees. As we look at the evening time temperatures, we're looking for the mid-40s all over again. And as we step into this new week, on the second to the last week of the month of August, we're looking for temperatures to hold right there, mid to upper 60s, some areas in feels of the 70s. We're also looking for clouds to roll in our Tuesday, Wednesday. Temperatures could start to warm back up, but we're certainly feeling and starting to seeing some evidence of fall. It's a hint in those temperatures. Sunshine Wednesday, Thursday, things are looking really good. I thank you all for tuning in to Vail Daily Live, and you can do so on YouTube as well as on Roku, Amazon Fire, Apple TV, listening to us on Spotify, but interacting with us live on Facebook and on YouTube. In our chat box right now, who do we have talking to us? Because why not tacos for breakfast? You're right. Sounds good to me. That's coming from Blair. Thank you very much, Blair, for tuning in with us this morning. We're going to have Rachel go out there and do a taste test for us, see how I did on preparing breakfast this morning. Who else do we have in there? Good morning from Boca Raton. That's coming from Jill. Jill, we thank you for tuning in with us as well. And when we get a chance, we'll post our breakfast recipe online in case you would care to do your easy spin on that same tacos for breakfast idea. And Sunday Funday, blood orange mimosas this morning. All that's happening right here on Vail Daily Live. All right, so we'll be right back with more. We're going to take a bite into those tacos, get this party started. We'll see you in a few seconds.
Berkshire Hathaway Home Services for real estate. Where do we begin? For checklists and for wish lists. For tour after tour after tour. For is this the one? Or let's just see one more. For closing. Finally closing. Your forever agent will be there for all of it. Berkshire Hathaway Home Services. For you, for life.
At Beaver Creek, the extraordinary awaits everywhere you look, in every shared adventure, every breathtaking view, and every discovery. It's where attention to every last detail transforms moments into lasting memories, so your mountain getaway dreams can all come true. Come experience the extraordinary at Beaver Creek.
Welcome back to Vail Daily Live. Ty Diaz with you. We thank you for tuning in to Sunday Fun Day edition. There's breakfast tacos, there's orange, San Pellegrino, mimosas that we're doing this thing, and you can also do the same idea as a beer mosa. Let's take a look at what made headlines today in today's Vail Daily for Sunday, August 22nd. And if you're following along, you could do so in the printed version like I have here, as well as online. Shaping up, Ko Tanaka sculpts Sand Saturday during the 3rd annual Vail Valley Brew Owl at Harry Nottingham Park in Avon. The event benefited the Vail Valley Charitable Fund. And as you can see right there in this image, a lot of sand was brought into the park, and some of the other images that you'll find online about the Brew Owl, a successful turnout. Plenty of people made their way out there, enjoyed the food, enjoyed the candlelit glows, floating glows that were going on. Plenty for kids and families to enjoy. And that just makes up one of many fun things about living here in the area and enjoying a Saturday out in the park. Other things that made headlines today, the local and regional Sun, Sand, and Suds. This is more about the very same event. The Vail Valley Charitable Fund rings in 25 years with the luau-themed Brew Fest at Nottingham Park. And here's what we're finding above. A water balloon toss was one of the activities at the 3rd annual Vail Valley Brew Owl at the park in Avon. You'll also see that there's the Royal Aces performing at the Brew Owl on stage. So yeah, there was live music, and it's not a luau without a pig. This one was from the Good Smoke and Grill. I'm sure that was a delicious time. And then the lanterns made people during the day with the launch, and it made people's day as well, just checking out this event. And that was a Saturday in the Valley, though there's plenty to do all the time around here, but that was a huge spectacle and event. Other headlines, both ends of Eagle County have serious I-70 issues. How should our transportation system evolve in a changing world? And noticing from these images, oh man, one thing that we're all not a fan of, I know that I definitely am not, and that's traffic jams. Interstate 70 through Dow Junction has one of the highest accident rates in the state. And you can find the 4 facts about I-70 and some interesting topics about the issues of I-70 located in that corner in the 4 facts statement right there on page A3. In arts and entertainment, all of the fun stuff on display, fine art photography on display at the Colorado Mountain College through September 17th. There you'll find the photo. It is Pensado Fine Art Photography exhibit. It's currently on display at the halls of the CMC Edwards campus in the building. When was the last time you made your way down there? It's really interesting to see, and art as well as education can be found there. And while you're there, maybe find a class that works for you, and we'll see you at the Colorado Mountain College. And those are some of the headlines you'll find in today's newspaper, as well as checking out the classifieds for who's hosting a yard sale and who's hiring and the services that you're looking forward to. And don't forget to check out the best of the Vail Valley, where voting is now open, and your opportunity to choose who's in the best of the service industry, in dining, in the provisions and farming, and some of the best topics in entertainment around the Valley. Your opportunity to vote is the windows open as we speak. We're going to head on over into Vail. That's where Meredith is hanging out, and I wonder if she's keeping that outfit on for the day. Oh, you're out in the day. Wow. Oh, wow. That's a poster right there. A time capsule, timeless. You look fantastic out there in that outfit. How does it feel to be in the elements in that very outfit?
Well, I definitely feel like I'm well dressed for the cool morning. You know, 2 days ago I was not properly dressed because it can get a little chilly here in the mountains at our hour of the show. But I'm quite warm, practically sweating, actually standing here in the sun. But you know, I feel super fortunate to be wearing, honestly, like an artifact from back in the 1960s. 60s. This outfit is giving me all the vibes. Come on.
It is great. I mean, I like the floral. Looks like that's a floral pattern that's on your outfit there, and then you just happen to be standing next to all of the beautified Vail in the background back there. And I just wonder if that outfit was actually worn at Vail, because you're just bringing the feels back to what it was like then. Beautiful sky conditions, amazing time at Vail. A different season though for that outfit.
Yes.
Where we are in that.
Yeah,
outfit.
I'll probably be turning some heads walking around on the show today, dressed full ski gear in the middle of August. But whatever exciting content we can bring to our viewers, we want to do. So today we're gonna honestly say a gorgeous day. You see behind me some beautiful cloud art. Probably gonna be seeing some puffy clouds throughout the day, but we're gonna see a nice high of about 72 degrees. So it's gonna be a very classic, gorgeous day. No chance of rain. So thank you, Town of Avon, for sponsoring this weather report. They are the heart of the valley and just hosted that gorgeous event here. That you just spoke about the headlines, which is always so great for them to, I always love seeing the annual events here in town because they go strong. They have followings, and just like this Hall of Fame induction, I'm sure that people are really looking forward to this event today.
Yes, we thank you very much. And that is the weather brought to you by the Town of Avon. That's Meredith, sporting the look from back in the early days of the slopes at Vail. As she's sharing with you that induction ceremony takes place at 3 o'clock. The Colorado Snow Sports 44th Hall of Fame. And I wonder if they're going to have any of that look on display at the Gerald Ford Amphitheater, but we're very fortunate to see it this morning. Again, that weather's brought to you by the Town of Avon, the heart of the valley. Still ahead on Vail Daily Live, we'll be sharing with you the Fly Fishing Outfitters segment that we have for you, as well as talking Vail Fine Arts, as well as me speaking with Ken about the Eagle Mushroom and Wild Foods Festival happening in the Eagle. All that and so much more. But let's go ahead and talk about fly fishing right now with John Packer, the Fly Fishing Outfitters.
We're at Fly Fishing Outfitters with John Packer, and we're going to find out about what you need to get out on the river to do some fly fishing. And this is such a popular sport in Colorado, and for good reason. We have so many great waterways.
We do.
And so many different places to go year-round.
Year-round. And, the reason I moved here was for the skiing and the fly fishing.
I know.
So.
Well, and this shop has been around since 1992.
Correct.
I know you've been here since the mid-90s.
I am,
so
yep.
It's good to go with the pros and find out what they know. But you know a lot about the equipment we need to get into, because a lot of times, a lot of our sports out in the mountains, they're equipment heavy. So
Yes, we are.
Make sure you're getting into the right thing.
Right.
So tell us what we would need if we're maybe just starting out.
Well, one thing you do need is a decent set of waders, and all the waders nowadays are made out of a Gore-Tex type material, so that they're a little bit more lighter weight than the old school neoprene stuff that you used to wear back in the day. And then they are nice because they all mostly have a nice built-in hand warmer pocket, suspender systems, belts, and then they all come with a articulated foot, which is nice because it molds to your feet, and then the built-in gravel guard to keep out the dirt from the boots and everything. So
They've thought of everything.
yeah, all these waders, starting even at the lower level wader at just under $200, all the way up. And then we have a lightweight convertible wader. The neat thing about this is that you can actually pop this down and wear it as more of a pant.
Yeah.
You
especially
know,
on the hot days.
Exactly. And these are nicer if you're going to do some hiking or things like that. They're not quite as heavy, but yet they're very strong and very waterproof.
Okay, and they come in men's and women's.
Men's and women's, yep, exactly.
Okay,
and
then the pro.
Then we have the Orvis Pro wader, which is a 4-season type wader. It's much thicker. It's actually got built-in knee pads. It's got multiple pockets. It's a very, very heavy-duty type wader. The nice thing about this, too, is it also has the pass-through hand warmer pockets, if you're fishing during the winter months. These, I always say to people, you could get dragged through the town of Vail by a bus, and the waders will last, but you might not.
The waders will still last.
Yes.
Okay, and then a couple accessories that you're going to need. Of course, the boots. And you've
Yep.
got a different selection of boots up there, kind of running you from your entry level all the way up to
Exactly.
something that goes all the time.
And boots nowadays come in both felt bottoms as well as the rubber soles. Different variations. Some of these boots have better ankle support because they're like a high top tennis shoe.
Yeah.
And then you have something down to like an ultralight boot, which is really nice for just if you're doing some hiking and fishing.
Okay.
It's very lightweight and it's just like a hiking shoe. We also have a new wet wading shoe by Orvis. And this is basically a tennis shoe with a neoprene inside sock. And it's perfect for just wet wading without any kind of waders or anything like that. A lot of us wear them in the boats.
Yeah.
And it's a great, just an all-around boating type shoe for the whitewater rafters, and things like that, because toe protection when you're jumping in and out of the boats is kind of a key.
Oh yeah, you never know what's underneath that water. Those
Exactly.
rocks can get you. Now this is a pretty hefty pair. In fact, the base has Michelin tire technology. That's
Yep.
pretty neat.
Yeah, Orvis teamed up with Michelin to design this boot and the sole of this boot, and it's basically based on their tire treads and the way that it moves water away. It's got a softer compound in the middle, a heavier, more stiff compound on the outside. It's a really cool boot, and it's got some great grip, even on the Eagle River, which has a tendency to be pretty slippery.
Okay, and then a couple of other
Speaking of
accessories.
slippery,
Yeah.
you got to have a wading staff.
You got to be safe, and this is going to be just extra. You're
Yep.
going through. Once again, you can't see what's underneath the ripples.
Exactly.
So
yeah,
this-
you want it, and this is nice because when you pull this out, it automatically
Okay.
telescopes right together into a full wading staff.
Yeah, so pretty long too. And this
Yeah.
is, nice and collapsible, so it'll fit in your truck nicely, and it'll fit in a backpack.
Yep,
easily
and it's
travel.
puts right on your wading belt, which leads us right to the belt.
Yeah.
And having a wading belt serves as a couple different functions nowadays. These belts are made so that you can actually put the newer long-handled nets in them, but they're also good to keep the water out if you do find yourself not quite vertical anymore in
If
the
you
water.
fall.
If you're swimming, this will help keep the water out of the waders.
Okay, perfect. All right. Well, I love the fact that you got everything right here if we need.
Yep.
So they're located right in the Westgate building in Avon, Fly Fishing Outfitters.
Slifer Smith and Frampton, Vail Valley's choice for real estate from the very beginning. For generations, we've grown together. Thank you for making us the #1 real estate company in the Valley. From Denver to the mountains, as we live and connect with each other and our community, Slifer Smith and Frampton is here with experience, support, and opportunity. At home in the Vail Valley. Come visit us at any of our sales locations from Vail to Eagle.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We are for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% on the best designer brands. Visit outlets@silverthorne.com for current sales and events.
Welcome back to Vail Daily Live. Ty Diaz with you, giving you a look at your fly fishing report, brought to you by the Fly Fishing Outfitters and provided by John Packer, who we just witnessed Trisha Swenson having a talk with. And this update comes in thanks to so much of the needed rain last week and the cooler night temperatures. The conditions on all rivers have improved greatly. What we're finding at the Eagle River, the flies for the Eagle River, the fish are enjoying. Parachute Adams, the red quills, olive elk hair caddis, and blue-winged olives are all working on the surface on the Colorado River. The heavy rains last week did trigger some mudslides way up river near the Troublesome Creek fire scar. But the best dry flies there are the olive peacock, elk hair caddis, the royal or peacock PMXs and stimulators, as well as parachute Adams and royal wolves and H&L variants. And as you can see from this fun image right here, this catch and release experience, fly fishing, people are having a good time, children and adults, people of all ages. The opportunity is waiting there for you to sign up for a class, a clinic, a private, and of course, just getting out there on the water. Fly fishing is a popular activity in the mountains year-round, pretty much any season. So feel free to contact them today. Call them at their shop. Stop by their shop. They're very friendly, the staff there. Anytime, 970-845-8090. We're going to go out right now back at Vail. Meredith is hanging out at Vail. And Meredith, some of the conversations we had Friday, you were kind of doing a little fly fishing. What's your experience so far with that?
That is true. Well, Ty, that was my very first time. So I'm quite the newbie. But, I grew up fishing, on lakes with my dad and his uncle. They were raised in Canada. And so I felt like I was going in with some experience of that. And John Packer's like, oh, it's nothing like regular fishing at all. I'm like, okay, got it. So he really took me through, like training me shoreside, just on the cast. And then we went in the water and, it takes a while to master that. He's been doing it his whole life and he's quite the expert. And we had just such a beautiful day out in the water. I mean, either way, if you catch a fish or not, it's such a beautiful therapeutic activity to do. He was saying that it is like therapy to some people.
Oh, yeah. People who are into the fishing, I mean, they go for how calm it is, how nice it is. And sometimes just that time alone, just standing in the middle of a calm creek and catching the fish at the best time of the day. Speaking of the time of the day, the morning where you are is looking pretty good. How's the weather shaping up at Vail?
It's absolutely gorgeous, Ty. I'm sorry you're not outside here with me. I know you'll leave the studio, and go enjoy the day like all you guys should. It is a perfect day today. We have some cloud art. We're going to be seeing some clouds today, but we're going to be seeing sunshine all day with no chance of rain. So it is a great day to go out and enjoy the farmer's market, to go out and take a hike or fly fish even. We're about to see a high of 72 degrees, 73. We'll see hotter temperatures down valley in Gypsum and Eagle, probably closer to the 80s. But yeah, August, it sometimes really cools down with some of the weather patterns we get. So this is kind of why people are realizing the summers in Vail are the best, because, we're having a perfect summer day in the 70s, which is so enjoyable. So get out there, go enjoy it. Don't really bring your ski gear today. You're not going to need that. But sunscreen and water, you will need that. So thank you to the Possibilities of Avon Weekly Art Expo. Find your next masterpiece. Thanks for that, for your weather report. And we will send this to a commercial, take a little break. And I'm going to be chatting with a farmer's market vendor to see what kind of produce and fruit they have today. So stay with us.
At Beaver Creek, the extraordinary awaits everywhere you look, in every shared adventure, every breathtaking view, and every discovery. It's where attention to every last detail transforms moments into lasting memories, so your mountain getaway dreams can all come true. Come experience the extraordinary at Beaver Creek.
Berkshire Hathaway Home Services for real estate. Where do we begin? For checklists and for wish lists. For tour after tour after tour. For is this the one? Or let's just see one more. For closing. Finally closing. Your forever agent will be there for all of it. Berkshire Hathaway Home Services. For you, for life.
All right, hello everybody. I'm here rocking the hat, Art of the Rockies. Having a great time learning about artists. It's just such a cool experience to learn about not only from the art, but the artists themselves. And it's so amazing. I just saw some realism paintings, and I would start talking with Jan. And she lives in Hawaii, she lives in Colorado. We were talking about Pono, which is graciousness and integrity, and how amazing an artist can discover inspiration in different aspects of life and situations. Jan, how are you today?
I'm great. How are you?
Great to meet you. I'm stoked to be here and I'm learning from you. I see these beautiful paintings from Shrine Pass, Gore Range,
Yes.
some borderline abstract painting,
Yes.
Hawaii. Tell me a little bit about your art.
Well, I've been painting for my whole life. I started selling my work in college to help pay for college. And I paint primarily on location. So I'll do a small painting on location. All the small ones in here are done plein air on location.
French, I learned that too.
Yeah, French. Yeah, the French invented everything, right? And so I end up taking those small pieces into the studio and creating these large pieces from those. And last summer I was here quite a bit doing just a few shows, but mostly hiking and painting. And I took a lot of small paintings in the studio. And then during the 9 months of COVID in Hawaii, I ended up recreating those pieces into these larger works here and here.
Those are gorgeous. You can really enjoy the flowers, our natural wildflowers, and you find everywhere. It just isn't amazing. And so you go in there and you sit on the nature and you paint right on site.
Yes.
And you tell me you took a llama.
Oh, I took okay. Well, I missed this show last year only because I was already booked for a llama trip. And we went into Wyoming in the Wind River Range with 11 llamas. A bunch of us painters went, and we hiked all over with these llamas carried all our stuff. It was so great. It was glamping, really. And, and then we ended up creating a lot of small works that we brought back and then did large works from those. And it was just a fabulous experience. My husband, Danny Bushart, caught 40 fish. That was his favorite part. Yeah.
John, I love your art. And I invite everybody to come and visit her. She's a very talented, super nice woman. And come on and talk to her.
I've had my tea, so I'm nicer, happy.
That's awesome.
And he wore the hat for the promoters to see here.
Yeah, come and visit. This show used to be at CMC. Now it's here in Lionshead until tomorrow.
The CMC show was the Edwards show.
Okay.
And this one's always been here. This is just the second year for this
The second
show.
year here,
Yeah,
and
the Vail
overall
Arts
is about
Festival.
11 years.
Yeah, overall the company, Art on the Rockies, has been producing shows for 11 years.
Fantastic.
And I've been doing them all 11.
Beautiful.
So,
love it.
yes.
Come and visit.
That was Jan Bichart with the Vail Fine Arts Festival, also known as Art on the Rockies, and you can catch the last installment of it for the weekend today. Opens at 10 a.m. until 5 in Lionshead. Thank you very much, Brazzo. Give me a look at the weather if you're heading out there to check out the farmers market, to check out a little bit of art, just to enjoy the day. Tell us what you are finding out there. Maybe share with us if you're noticing the leaves turning as we give you a look at the weather for the day, brought to you by Carrots, creating heirlooms for over 50 years. And what we're talking about this morning, as you can see with these numbers, sunshine for the start of the day, as well as temperatures beginning in the 40s. We're looking for high temperatures at Vail today, the mid to upper 60s. That's what they're calling for. And we could see those clouds rolling in. We're seeing some of those evident this morning. Will they linger? Will they last with us? Will the forecast naturally change other than the forecast itself? What would Mother Nature call the weather for today as? And then tonight, we're looking for temperatures in the mid 40s all over again. The next couple of days, keeping sunshine in the forecast. Tuesday, Wednesday, picking up some clouds, increasing our chances for precipitation, then returning the sunshine that Wednesday, Thursday window. But with the wind speeds that could be pulling through here, anything can happen. The weather certainly could change. And there's a look at your weather right now, brought to you by Carriage Jewelers, creating heirlooms for over 50 years. Want to say good morning. Thank you for tuning in, Ross Tafari out in Leadville. Hey, we need to catch up, play some golf. Maybe some grab some breakfast too, or sushi like the last time. Good to see you there, Ross. Thanks for watching Vail Daily Live. And a lot of you can interact with us as well. We are happy to say good morning to you by watching on YouTube and Facebook. There's the chat availability there. But if you missed anything, you can catch the replay at both of those locations. But also tuning in live with us, you can do so Apple TV, Roku, Fire TV. Listen to us on Spotify, and of course, VailDailyLive.com. We're going to head out right now to Meredith at Vail. The farmers market's going on. Colorado's largest farmers market. Years ago, it began as just a few tables, has grown into the biggest spectacle in the mountains. People just come from far and wide to deliver some of the finest around Colorado. What do you have going on there, Meredith?
Yes, so I'm actually at the very beginning of the farmers market. You can see all the cars coming in. So at this hour, everyone's just getting set up. You know, we have a few people poking around on bikes and walking their dogs, but this event is really so tremendous here in the Valley because it offers, I mean, it's a huge market. There's over 100 different booths. And so I'm going to be able to speak with Krzysztof with Forte, and they have all sorts of fruits here. Like, the color is gorgeous. So I'm going to flip my camera and say hello so you can see from my view. Krzysztof.
Hi, I'm Krzysztof with Forte, and starting over here.
All right. The challenge at this point is the flip on the camera. We'll be checking back in with Meredith as she resets her frame, but still ahead on Vail Daily Live. Other topics that you might enjoy, we have the Eagle Mushroom and Wild Food Festival. I'll be talking with Ken Kassenbrock about this coming up in about 10 minutes to just kind of discover the ongoing topic, and that is the mushrooms that people are finding everywhere. We'll get a list of names, discover what he would care to share with us as far as what's safe and edible, and also just a little education about mushrooms. But this is the Sunday Fun Day edition of Vail Daily Live. And if you're just tuning in with us, I made breakfast this morning. Who has ever wondered about tacos for breakfast? Well, I did that very thing this morning with some El Paso boat tacos, some soft tortilla shell, filled them with sausage, cheese, and egg, tomato, and brought some of those in. But I also did a crunchy breakfast taco spin on that, as well as bringing in a little Prosecco, per the request of production in Vail Daily Live. Rachel here on Sunday Fun Day. And I brought the option to use either the blood orange from San Pellegrino for your mimosa this morning, or orange juice. Let's go back out live right now with Meredith and see if that's the same way that she enjoys her breakfast tacos and mimosas in the morning with art and farmers market. Oh, yeah.
Yes. So we're back. Sorry, technical difficulty. But
right.
We are back. Look at that view. I mean, come on. So, Krzysztof, thank you again for joining us. Tell us what you have offering today.
So starting first, we offer two types of tomatoes. We have heirloom tomatoes, which are a very sweet tomato, and a lot of people like putting them on pizzas because of their flavor. We also offer beefsteak tomatoes, which are both greenhouse and field grown. In my opinion, they are pretty similar in taste because of our greenhouses. Our greenhouses are actually in soil as well, have skylights in them, so we actually have the sun's rays come into them, so they're pretty close to the real thing as much as you can get. These are Italian pruning plums. Obviously, they're most common for prunes, as well as very common for cooking, and they're a very sweet plum. These are our elephant heart plums. They're a purple outside with a red interior. They have a more kind of like a watermelon sweet, a more subtle sweet to them. These are Simca plums. They are a good mixture of juicy and sweet, but not as sweet as the pruning plums. These are Bartlett pears, the most common pears that you'll find. They're a yellow pear. Then we have the most common plum found around, the blue-black plum. They're the most common because they're the easiest to grow in the Midwestern area. And then right here we have a red glow peach. It's yellow peach season right now, and all of them, as you can see to the left over here, we have many of them.
And so these are Palisade peaches, correct?
Correct.
Your orchards in Palisade?
Everything we have is from Palisade, Colorado.
Gorgeous. We are such fans of the Palisade peaches. I've just been enjoying some of them, and I mean, they are just so gorgeous in the summertime with yogurt. And what's your favorite way to eat a peach?
I personally like the donut peaches here. They're the first variety of white peaches that we have. They're really, really sweet, and you can just eat them plain. If they've ever had those peach ring candies before, that's exactly what they taste like.
Oh, yum. I've never tried those.
And then to the right, unfortunately, these are coming out of season. They're called Mango Tango peaches. They're a splicing of a donut peach and a mango, and they taste just like a mango.
Wow. Well, let me get to shopping here. I'm going to have some breakfast here at Forte. And just to give you a look, there's plenty of fruit. Come get it. It's right at the entrance of Vail Village. Thank you, Krzysztof, for joining our stream this morning.
Thank you.
Yeah, this Meredith, we thank you very much. She's broadcasting from the farmers market at Vail. Begins at 9:30. It happens every Sunday. You can catch the farmers market every Sunday now through the 3rd of October. We'll be right back with more Vail Daily Live.
Berkshire Hathaway Home Services for real estate. Where do we begin? For checklists and for wish lists. For tour after tour after tour. For is this the one? Or let's just see one more. For closing. Finally closing. Your forever agent will be there for all of it. Berkshire Hathaway Home Services. For you, for life.
When it comes to buying quality flooring for your Colorado home, there's only one store in the Vail Valley to choose from, Rugs Benedict. Having served the Vail Valley for over 40 years, you can be confident that you are working with true flooring experts. With hundreds of choices in stock and the combined buying power of 1,000 Carpet One stores, we will find incredible deals for you. Rugs Benedict offers the best selection in area rugs, hardwood flooring, carpet, and luxury vinyl, so that you can find the perfect fit to fill the beautiful space in your home or business and have it installed right away. We don't use freelancers, and neither should you. Rest assured and let our full-time staff of professionals at Rugs Benedict install your new floor with the highest quality standards and a lifetime installation guarantee. So stop by and pay us a visit at our 10,000 square foot showroom in Avon and let our team find you incredible deals and a flawless flooring experience. Because at Rugs Benedict, we know floors.
Welcome back to Vail Daily Live. Ty Diaz giving you a look at the lens of the day, brought to you by Eyepieces at Vail. Some new inventory just came in. They are the art of eyewear, the art of vision. New inventory right here. This is known as Tom Brown of New York. And what I have here in my hands are a Japanese titanium framed pair of sunglasses here. What we're looking at here, this titanium frame makes for it being lightweight and durable. What's really interesting about this eyewear today are the mirrored lens that they have going on here, as well as these metal shields on the sides that flip in and out for you to get out and enjoy today. What we're seeing here with that mirrored lens, fantastic, gorgeous, very lightweight, gold and shiny in color. It's ideal fashion forward frame. Again, this is Tom Brown of New York. You might want to check out Eyepieces today and check out this particular set of eyewear. Very good look to be sporting out there on a gorgeous day like today, your Sunday fun day. You can find Eyepieces at Vail at different locations up and down the valley. One location would be in Riverwalk. You can find another location in Lion's Head, as well as a couple locations over at Vail Village. And again, the lens of the day, it is the Tom Brown Japanese titanium frame with the metal side shields from Eyepieces at Vail. We're going to shift gears right now and make our way into an upcoming festival next weekend. If you need some time to plan to get out on events, especially getting this close to nature, this one is called the Eagle Mushroom and Wild Food Festival. And on the phone right now, video call, I have Ken with us, and he's going to be sharing with us about this event. So much to learn about mushrooms in the valley, but also that there's this festival. Ken, how are you this morning?
Good morning, Ty. I'm doing very well. Thank you.
How long has this Mushroom Wild Foods Festival been going on?
Oh, more than a decade. It's actually great fun. Mushrooms are a bit like wildflowers in that they come in all different colors and shapes and sizes, but they're only around for a very short time. So I urge people to get out into the woods and see them.
Now, you say this event is fun, and so tell us about the fun and what we're discovering about the Mushroom and Wild Food Festival. But when you mention food, we think we can eat these, but we're finding these locally.
Many of the best gourmet mushrooms in the world only grow in association with forests. They have the fungus has a special mycorrhizal relationship with tree roots. So some of the best mushrooms in the world, like chanterelles and porcini, Boletus edulis, truffles, can't be cultivated. So somebody has to go and pick them from the wild. And it turns out that right here in Colorado, we have an abundance of really some of the best mushrooms in the world. In particular, porcini, the king bolete, Boletus edulis group, or our local one here is known as Boletus rubriceps, is an absolutely fantastic mushroom, and this is a banner year for them. They're very abundant. So with a little bit of attention to detail and investment of time in learning, you can pick wonderful gourmet mushrooms. And this event is excellent as well in that if you're a beginner and don't have any idea, you can learn about mushrooms. There will be talks, there will be display tables and experts there to look over your finds and give you some more information.
So as a wild food festival, will there be an opportunity to not just see and listen and learn and observe? Will there be maybe a tasting side to this?
That's a good question. I know they have in years past, and I believe there are plans for that this year as well, but you'll have to look at the schedule for all those details. I'm just around for the science side rather than the nuts and bolts of all the festival details.
So on the science side with you, right here, it says here, there's a meet and greet on Friday, 5 to 7. Then there's classes and presentation at the Capitol Theater. There's cocktails and speakers on Saturday, independent foray Sunday. So when do we catch and find you so we could learn more directly from you?
I'll be there all the days. So I'll be at the meet and greet Friday night. I'll be giving talks on Saturday, and I'll be leading forays on Sunday. So just to let your viewers know, I have been teaching mycology at Colorado State University for a number of years, and it's a great deal of fun. I love telling people about these wonderful organisms all around us.
11 years of this event. What's the turnout like for mushrooms? I know that when it comes to festivals and people who are really into their niche favorites like this, I mean, do we see the T-shirts? Do we see mushroom hats? I mean, people just go above and beyond?
You definitely see both of those things. Yeah. Honestly, the most incredible costuming is at the Telluride Mushroom Festival. It's a totally separate place, and people do a parade with crazy stuff. But I'm sure you'll see plenty of T-shirts with mushrooms on them if you attend the Eagle event. It's a big crowd, and it tends to get larger each year. People are excited about learning about these interesting and often very delicious things out in the wild waiting for us.
I know people are talking. I was just down in Edwards yesterday, and I was approached if I was going to attend the Mushroom Festival, and it's happening next weekend. You're invited to. We thank you very much, Ken, for your time and sharing with us. That's Ken Kazenbrock. The Mushroom Festival down in Eagle, the Wild Mushroom. The Mushroom and Wild Food Festival happens next Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Huge calendar of events there, and there's going to be live music as well as presentations and cocktails and speakers. And this event tends to grow, and if with your attendance, makes it that much more in that growth. We thank you very much. We're going to shift gears right now. Go back over to Vail. That's where Meredith is hanging out, and the farmers market's going on. Let's see what else she's found. Meredith.
Hey. Sorry, give me one moment, Ty.
Right, all right. I recognize where you are. That looks like the top of Bridge Street, where Gondola 1 is located, and there's also the children's playground, that boat building over there. That's a fun little spot to begin the day. The lifts at Vail at that location begins at 9:30 a.m., and that's just the beginning of the excitement, either for the hike up or the hike down, and just returning to that whole experience right through there.
Exactly. I actually had the chance to get up to the top of the mountain in Beaver Creek last week, but not Vail yet. So I really would love to get up there. I felt like I'd come find the ski lift just given my outfit. You know, I was getting some people turning their heads in the town like, what is this girl doing wearing ski clothes in the middle of summer? But hey, it's got to be bold.
I agree.
Yeah, but this morning is still shaping up. We have some moments of shade because we have some big clouds in the sky, actually. But, you know, you can think of it as cloud art. It really is a gorgeous day.
You know, speaking of cloud art, I mean, how did that feel for you as you're giving us a look at the weather from the outlets of Silverthorne? How was it for you to kind of spy snow just Thursday into Friday morning?
Super exciting, actually. I know we won't get snow down here in the valley, like near Avon and Vail, for a little bit longer. But up at the top of Vail Pass, I mean, 8:20, I think it was, marked the first snowfall. So I'm looking forward to it because I'm really excited to ski this year. But, you know, I'd love a few more weeks of summer. You know, we had the whole team fall or team summer debate. I definitely am a little bit more team summer, but I do look forward to getting on these slopes full of snow and bring you a fun new season, you know, once it's winter.
Thank you very much, Meredith. And as you can see, it's a beautiful start to the morning over at Vail to be sporting the attire of vintage ski wear. I think it's appropriate considering the snow that we received a few days ago, the first indicator of winter, that first snowfall. It's not uncommon to receive that. High temperatures at Vail today, the mid to upper 60s. We're going to find overnight low temperatures in the 40s the next couple of days. We're looking for that sunshine to remain with us, but we're looking for some clouds to play into the mix of this week. This weather forecast is brought to you by the outlets at Silverthorne Elevated Savings. You are watching Vail Daily Live, and we have a little bit more to share with you before the show wraps up. Stay close to us.
At Beaver Creek, the extraordinary awaits everywhere you look, in every shared adventure, every breathtaking view, and every discovery. It's where attention to every last detail transforms moments into lasting memories, so your mountain getaway dreams can all come true. Come experience the extraordinary at Beaver Creek.
Berkshire Hathaway Home Services for real estate. Where do we begin? For checklists and for wish lists. For tour after tour after tour. For is this the one? Or let's just see one more. For closing, finally closing. Your forever agent will be there for all of it. Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, for you, for life.
All right, well, that's going to just about do it for us, Vail Daily Live, but this is the Sunday Fun Day edition in our pilot season of that, and I've received a text message almost 2 Sundays in a row now from Rachel. She's back there pushing the buttons. Can you see? There she is. She's like, Ty, let's have some mimosas for breakfast. And I respond during the show, so I went a little further, made some breakfast for us, tacos for breakfast, and I went as far as getting the soft tortilla bowl from the supermarket, filled them with a little bit of sausage, cheese, diced the tomatoes. Tacos for breakfast, it is now a thing. But I even went as far as, you know what? What's a taco if there's not a crunchy one involved? Made a similar option in the crunchy taco. Throw that in the microwave for about, 20, 30 seconds. Heat them back up. You can dollop it with your sour cream if you care to. Maybe add a little bit more color. Add some avocado to there. And if you just want to watch people eat while you enjoy the benevolent offerings of a blood orange mimosa this morning, then why not kind of do that and paired with a ruby red. This is my kind of balling on a budget version of an Aperol Spritz. And to be on the lesser alcohol side, you could add more of the San Pellegrino blood orange to this sparkling affair. Or it also changes the hue and the color. Or just kind of do both. Or maybe use the extra glass and chase them with each other. It's up to you. It's Sunday Fun Day. Do whatever you want with that. But I don't know. I really wanted someone to maybe try this tacos this morning. Let's see if we can get a little opinion, some feedback on how I did. There you are.
Hi.
This is Rachel. How are you doing this morning, Rachel?
I didn't expect to be on camera this morning, but I heard tacos, so let's eat them. Is this it?
That would be one. Oh, you're going to love that one.
Check this out. Ty Diaz, the pro chef. He's always the foodie. Anytime you need a restaurant recommendation, Ty's your guy. We're always asking him where to eat. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, coffee. Ty, you're the guy.
Thank you very much.
Let's do this. Cheers.
Cheers to you. Taste test.
All right, and I got to go close out the show. So
very good.
Have a good day.
I think she's already happy with the food this morning. And if you try a spin on this too, again, Vail Daily Live, we have our chat corner right there where we look forward to hearing from you. So if you tried anything that we've presented to you this morning on the show, let us know about it. Give us your take and your opinion. Any of the locations that we've shared with you as far as things to do today. And if you care to share with us the feedback saying, thanks for the heads up, letting us know about events today. We went there and had a great time. You can follow us and communicate with us, Vail Daily Live on YouTube and Facebook. Live chat feeds there. There's also Roku, Fire TV, Apple TV. You can watch us there, as well as on Spotify, listening to the podcast. Otherwise, hey, Sunday Fun Day. We look forward to you catching us back here tomorrow morning. But until then, enjoy your Sunday. Thank you for watching Vail Daily Live.